is Laura. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Thanks for clicking on this video. So today I am going to be drinking my coffee with you and reacting to some plant TikToks. So I'm very excited to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and then one of you commented on one of my previous videos that you wanted to see me do this. So I thought I would do just that and react to some videos. I am kind of in a new filming spot, so there's a bunch of plants around me. I'm in my dining room, so enjoy my Monstera and my Hoya linearis and one of my philodendrons that's hiding back here. So I know with YouTube rules or whatever, there's a lot of audio I can't play. So I will narrate what I can if it's like audio that I can't play, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah, let's start. Okay, this first one, yes. Absolutely, yes. Do not pot your plants up right when you first get them. Leave them in their nursery pots. Put them in a cache pot, love that. And yep, once the roots have grown, you can pot them up again. Not necessarily 6 to 12 months, just whenever the roots have grown, you can pot them up again. But I love cache pots. This plant back here is in a cache pot. I absolutely love cache pots, leaving them in their nursery pot while they kind of adjust to your home. And that doesn't mean you can never pot them out of a nursery home, oh my gosh. Out of a nursery pot into a new pot. I'm sorry, I'm never gonna get over that. I have a lot of plants that I've potted out of nursery pots into just like more decorative or like terracotta pots. That's great too, but not right when you bring them home. Give them a little time to adjust. Okay, this one caught my attention because I've never seen this hack before, or like tip before. So basically, she's saying you can water your plants with Epsom salt. And she's saying all these things that like it can help your plant with. I don't know if any of this is like actually verified, but if it is, that's really cool. I mean, I've never heard of this before, nor have I tried it. So that's really cool. I might try it and then do a video about how it did or did not work. I'd be scared that it would kill my plants. I don't know. When I think salt, I think it would dehydrate, but maybe not. Maybe because it's Epsom salt, it's different. I don't know. But that's really cool. Very interesting. Okay, this one I think is going to be interesting too. I feel like I'll have a lot to say. I'm excited. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to pause it. Misting does not do absolutely anything. If you like misting your plants, all the power to you. If you have a lot of plants and you think that that's going to help the humidity, it's not. Don't mist your plants. It's a waste of time, unless you enjoy doing it. Yes, okay. Most plants can handle and will appreciate small periods of direct light. That is absolutely true. I hate the whole idea of like low light plants. There's no such thing as a low light plant unless by low light you mean putting it in a north window. Sorry, I needed some coffee. But yeah, when plants need light, like the basics of like plant biology is like that they need light and water and like soil or nutrients from soil to grow. If you're not giving them light, your plant's gonna die, and that's just that. Low light plants aren't real. Okay, let's keep going. Yes, absolutely. Plants, if you are like just starting your plant journey, or like you've grew up with like your parents maybe having a plant or two. I know this is how it was in my house. Like my dad watered our plants once a week on his day off. And that was, I mean, it worked for our plants, I guess, but like, that's not the best way to water your plants. That's an easy way to over or underwater plants and then have them die. So yeah, that was a really good example of the SIBO before and after the watering. Plants get a little droopy. You kind of learn your plants. I also have, oh, my humidity gauge is actually stuck in my Monstera. Let me show it to you. I don't know why I left it there, but I did. Nice humidity gauge. Another like free humidity gauge is your finger to just like stick in the soil. Lots of ways to check if your plant needs water. You also kind of learn the patterns of your plants. But yeah, watering on a schedule, not great. Absolutely. Yeah, I love that. I agree with this 100%. So my house is probably around 50% humidity too, and I have these really big, luscious, happy plants. I also have a greenhouse cabinet where my plants are sitting at around 80-ish% humidity. Obviously they grow a little bit faster, but they're also plants that tend to want more humidity, a little bit more finicky plants that wouldn't really survive out in like 40-50% humidity. But just like your typical houseplant, even some like more rare plants, they're fine at 50% humidity. Like all philodendron, fine at 50% humidity. Let's check this one out. Yes, succulents are, so she's like singing a song, but Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo, by the way. Succulents, terrible houseplants in general, I feel like, unless you live like in the desert or somewhere where you can leave them outside getting like direct light. Terrible. Crotons, yep, super finicky. They drop their leaves all the time. They get spider mites, yep. Stromanthes, yep, I love my Stromanthi, but it is not a great beginner houseplant. Another spider mite magnet, super picky about watering and lighting, and yeah. Sensitive plant, oh my gosh. I got this plant over the summer because I really wanted one, and yeah, it went away for the weekend and I came back and it was dead. I don't really know what I did wrong still, but super finicky plant. They're really cool though. Parlor palm. Palms are generally not good. Maidenhair ferns. Yeah, maidenhair ferns, absolutely not. If you're a beginner, don't get those plants. You're just gonna be sad. Okay, I think this next one is kind of an important one to talk about. It's not as like funny or whatever, but it's like, I think it's an important one to talk about, so let's watch this. So it seems like this creator had a bunch of plants, got into a 200 plus plant hobby, and it just was not her thing, was not their thing, and decided to leave the hobby. And yeah, this happens. I think sometimes people get way in over their head, or they get some plants and they just realize it's not for them, and that is okay. You know, if your plant dies, if you're not a plant person like you thought you were going to be, or, you know, 4 or 5 years down the line, you're like, you know, I'm kind of done with this. That's fine. If your plants die because you neglected them because you were over them, all the power to you, you know, it's a plant. Just, people are like so emotional about plants. It's just a plant. I say as I was like crying in a video about a plant, but it happens. It's a plant. Okay, this next one looks really cool. I am definitely wanting to watch this. So it looks like they're unboxing this like huge alocasia. So let's, holy, like she had to get on a ladder. Wow, that is beautiful. That is so cool. I don't love these like big leafy alocasias because they get spider mites so easily, but that's so cool. That is such a, wow. Like I could watch this over and over again, and like it's giving me all the serotonin I need. That's awesome. Okay, I saw this one the other day and I thought it was so precious and definitely something I would find myself doing. So, oh, it's so cute. Just a little sprout in the drain, probably a seed that fell in there. Like, would y'all save a plant from the drain? I would. Okay, I've never cleaned that part of my drain. I didn't even know you could remove it, so no shade for it being dirty. Oh, so cute. My guess would be that it's probably a seed or like a bean that sprouted, but I don't know. Any of you know? Oh, it's so cute. Sending good vibes towards your little plant. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, I loved that. I just love that. Okay, I'm ready for this next one. Like I just went on this rant about low light tolerant plants. Let's see if I agree with these. And I'm not the end all be all, so whatever. Also, their Hoya is beautiful. Like I see that Hoya Bella and that Hoya linearis at the top. It's so gorgeous. Wow, you have beautiful plants. But yeah, low light means north facing window. It doesn't mean no light. Let's watch. Snake plant. Yep, I would agree. They do, okay, snake plants do tend to grow a lot faster if you put them in like higher light. Like they can handle higher light. They just also will not die if they're in a north facing window. Yeah, Myropsalis bassifera is also in a north window. Cylinder cut, yep, that's like a snake plant. ZZ, yep. Pothos, yep, I agree. My pothos, I think most of my pothos species are in a north window or under grow lights. But yeah, I agree with all that. Cool, cool, cool. Not that I'm like the one that needs to agree for it to be right, but like I'm reacting to it, so I'm gonna give my opinion. All right, let's find a couple more. Okay, I've seen this one. This one's funny. I think we can include the audio for this one. It's like all the things you should be doing when you, like as a plant parent, but you know you're not doing them all the time because they're a little lazy sometimes.
Right, yes, absolutely. Yes. Right. Oh, okay. Okay. Right. Yes, right. Right. Absolutely. 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 Yes. Right. Right. Right.
Okay, I love that. That's so funny. The only one I have not like heard of as being like known to be the best is the perlite one. Like I feel like potting or propagating mediums are just kind of a preference thing, but that's really funny. Okay, this next one. I've seen this next one. This one's funny. And I definitely, okay, before we play it, would you be interested in seeing a video of me just like planting a ton of crap from the grocery store? Because I think that would be really interesting. I already have like a bajillion avocados, so like avocado plants, and so I think it'd be fun to see a bunch of other plants from grocery stores.
La 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 la. Shh. Living my life. You know, just.
Okay, I think this next one would be really interesting to a lot of people because plants are expensive. Getting in the hobby can be really expensive, and sometimes you feel like you need to have all these plants, or you want to have all these plants, but like you don't want to drop like thousands of dollars on plants. So I want to see what this person has to say about this.
Plant tips for broke people. Sweet potato plus jar equals big plant vine for cheap. Water bottle cut plus holes in the bottom equals tiny pot. Shelves on Facebook Marketplace plus the literal garbage, just please clean it. Jar, upside down jar, humidity dome, Propagate everything. If you find a strange seed-shaped something in your soil, treat it like a seed, you might grow something. Join all of your state's Facebook plant pages, I promise you'll just get free plants. Free, 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 free. I paid for 5 of these plants. Plant tips for
I mean, those are really great tips. That's really cool. Definitely propagate your own plants. You can you can buy like 2 pothos and like fill your house with plants from propagations. And the Facebook one is a great idea. There's lots of people who post all kinds. I mean, even if you're into the more expensive, like rare plants, there's lots of people who post like inexpensive purges on there or like very expensive plants. I just like keep running into all these plants. This was a terrible place to film. Well, I'm gonna move this plant away a little bit. There we go. But yeah, I mean, really great tips. And like I like the reusing the water bottle as pots. I definitely use like plastic cups that I reuse as like pots for when I'm propagating moss, like when I'm propagating in moss. I don't propagate moss. But yeah, these are really cool. These are really cool tips if you are wanting to fill your house and make it feel really jungly, but not drop thousands of dollars on plants. Okay, this is another one I've also seen and it just cracks me up. This poor girl. Her poor plant. Oh no, it's just rot. That's so gross. That is so gross. It's literally just rot in there. Oh my gosh. Way overwatered cactus. Way overwatered cactus. Cacti don't need very much water, and I would bet a lot of maybe not real money, but Monopoly money that pot does not have drainage holes. Oh, so sad. Okay. Let's do one more.
Okay, guys, we're doing lazy plant parent check. Show me a thirsty plant, a plant desperately waiting to be repotted, some leaves that need to be chopped off, a cutting that should have been potted like a while ago, a plant that needs to be treated badly, and a plant that you ignore and it somehow survives.
Okay, yeah, I think we all have one plant for each of these categories in our homes, and if you don't, then I'm very impressed. But yeah, we all have those plants that like there's plants that I literally see when I walk past them. I'll make that plant needs water. I keep walking, like I don't even stop. Next day, oh, that plant really needs water now. I keep walking, like, I don't know. We also all have those plants that are like thriving and we haven't watered in probably like a month and a half. So I don't know. That was good. So that was really fun. I drank most of my coffee while watching those TikToks and I really enjoyed that. If you would like to see a part 2, I would be more than happy to film a part 2. That was really fun. And that'll be it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Let me know what kind of content to make for you. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.